Yep, there we go. Boom. And we're going to start right on time. Look at that. Starting right on time today, my friends. Right on time today. Outstanding. Outstanding. Love it. Man, we got a great day for you today. We really have some awesomeness headed your way today. So I hope you guys are fired up, paying attention, doing all that awesome sort of stuff that you guys do. And let me just make sure everything is coming in loud and clear over here. Yep, looks like we're good. Let me go ahead and mute that. There we go. Yep, got the notification from YouTube. All good there, man. All good there. Awesome. Awesome. Let me get some of this data to catch up here. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. All right, so first and foremost, guys, if you can see and hear me loud and clear, do me a favor, drop a 2 in the chat. Whether you guys are watching over on the live stream, you guys are here on the Zoomer, drop a 2 if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Let me know, and we'll be good to go right there. Okay, so again, oh yeah, hold on. I do this like every time, literally every time. I forget to turn the chat on here in the Zoom, so you guys are probably trying to comment and can't. My apologies. My apologies. Okay, so 2, if you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me know. All right, now see, look at that. Two's coming in. Two's coming in. Awesome stuff right there. Let me pull this up here. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is obviously do a recap, kind of recap last week, everything we talked about, where we're at today. It is day number 13. Day number 13 in the 90-day massive action game plan challenge doohickey thingamabob, right? So do me a favor, comment the number 13, lucky 13, and we're going to dive right into it. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to get into it and get rocking and rolling. Jason, Albert, what is going on? Martha, how are you? Good to see you on here. Poonam, awesome. Albert, thank you guys for the comments, the 2s. Appreciate that. Rock and roll. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. We're going to pull up our good old 90-day massive action game plan checklist. Rock and roll. Here we go. All right. So far, guys, we have literally covered everything on this checklist, and we've covered everything on this checklist in detail. And I want to give you some facts. I want to give you some data. I want to give you guys some intel, some information, and let you guys know what's up. Okay. Albert says, just fired up. That is awesome. Jason, good morning to you as well. We're hanging out, man. We're having a good time. So we talked about doing all of this stuff. So as of right now, you guys should be working up to getting pretty close to doing all this stuff on a daily basis. I'm holding myself accountable to this as well. I'm doing my reach outs. I'm doing my 3+ videos per day, short form videos. I'm doing my YouTube video per day, my live per day, which is literally, I'm doing a double whammy, doing a combo, which is what you guys are watching right now. It's a YouTube video plus it's also a live, which works out well. And you guys can do that as well, just saying. And then we have the daily hangout, which is you guys plugging in here or watching the replay, and then one business webinar per week or every other week, doing those things. So it is gut check time. Gut check time. We'll just say over the weekend, how many of you guys did 3+ short form videos per day? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we won't include today because it's still young in the day. How many of you guys did your 3+ short form videos per day? Okay, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So all 3 days, comment shorts, my friend. Comment shorts if you guys did all 3 days. Okay, comment shorts if you guys did all that. Okay, good. Good. Some comments coming in over on the Zoomer. All right. Cool. Now, obviously, there's a delay over on the live stream, guys. If you guys did your 3+ short form videos per day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, comment the word shorts. If you guys did that, all right, now the comments are coming in. Good. Awesome. Appreciate that. Okay. Now, if you did your reach outs, you reached out and said, hey, this might be something you'd be interested in. You did that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Comment reach outs. Okay. If you guys did that, did the reach outs. Doing the short form videos are pretty simple. You guys are pretty good at that, right? How about, did you do the reach outs? Comment reach outs. Now, again, remember, please remember, if you're going to go do this, if you're going to show up here and you're going to participate, but you're not going to do the activity, what are you doing? Like, what's up? What are you doing? Why aren't you doing the activity? And I know there's always an excuse. There's always a reason. Everyone's got excuses. You just reach into your pocket and grab one. But at the end of the day, if you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll create an excuse. So if you're not doing the activity, you're just creating excuses. Like there's literally nothing getting in your way. There's no reason why you can't do it. You just don't want to fucking do it. Like you just don't want to do it. That's all it is. Okay. So let's be real. Let's be real. All right. Reach out comments coming in. Albert, Margaret, Jason, Martha. Boom. Awesome job. Awesome job. Okay. One Facebook post per day. Okay. One Facebook post per day. This is not your standard reels, all that other stuff. If you did one Facebook post per day in the style of results, value, or lifestyle, comment the word post. Okay. Comment the word post. If you guys are doing your Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that'd be 3 Facebook posts. Comment the word post, right? Boom. That's right. Albert, unstoppable. That is right. Okay. Post. Good. Good. Post comments coming in. So if you did your 3 posts since Friday, Saturday, Sunday, comment the word post. Got to keep yourself accountable, guys. Got to keep yourself accountable. Okay. Now, let's get really real. If you guys did a full-length YouTube video, you did a video on Friday, you had a video go out on Saturday, you had a video go out on Sunday. I don't care what it was. If it was mindset related, if it was business related, if it was GFU related, if it whatever it was, comment YouTube, guys. Comment YouTube. If you guys did one YouTube video, now we're gut checking here. Now we're gut checking. Did you do a YouTube video Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Comment the word YouTube if you did not. Okay. Okay. Comment the word YouTube if you did not. Again, remember, like only you guys can look yourself in the mirror and be like, hey, what's up? Like, why am I not doing this stuff? Whatever your hesitation is, if it's, I'm nervous, I'm scared, I don't have a big following, whatever the excuse is, you got to find a way to rule that out. Because if you keep letting those excuses define you, that's just it. They're going to define you. They're going to limit you. They're going to prohibit you from taking the action that you should be, could be, want to be taking. And it's kind of like that self-sabotage. You're just like literally like getting in your own way. Okay. So YouTube comments coming in. Albert, Margaret, Martha. Awesome. Awesome. You might have missed Sunday. I think you would know. It's either yes or no. You either did it or you didn't. Not might have. Could be sort of maybe. You either did or you didn't. Okay. Now, so we got that stuff out of the way. How many of you guys have either done a webinar or have a webinar scheduled? Okay. Also, I did a webinar last night. Many of you were on it. Many of you guys joined me live. Okay. How many of you guys were with me on my webinar last night? Okay. And by the way, I'm going to get you guys those slides. The slides I did for my webinar. If you guys want that, I'll get you guys the slides. I'll drop them into the folder. If you guys were on my webinar last night, just comment the word webinar. If you guys have a webinar and you guys are going to do a webinar this week, comment the word scheduled. So 2 different things. If you guys were on my webinar last night, and I know some of you guys were, comment the word webinar. And if you guys have a scheduled webinar this week, comment the word scheduled. Okay. All right. Now, some of you guys commenting. Webinar, good. Okay, awesome. Here's the deal, guys. Like, the reason why I'm sharing this stuff with you, the reason why we share this stuff is because it works. So give me 1 second here. Let me go over to my Facebook. So let me talk about building your audience for a second and doing reach outs, right? because that was a thing, right? That's what we did, right? So doing reach outs. All right, check this out. This was a post that I did. I literally put this post up yesterday. And this was for my webinar replay. Webinar replay. Okay. I don't know if you guys remember this, but last week I demoed for you because one of you guys had a question, and I demoed for you. Someone had said, I don't remember who it was, but someone said, like, oh, I want to do this, but I don't have a big, I don't have a big audience, or I don't have a big list, or whatever it is. And I showed you guys this is how, and we did this with Lisa too. So I've showed you this twice. Gone to Eric Worre's page. You go to businessforhome.org. You go find the top earners. You go find them on Facebook. You go to their posts. You see who's commenting and engaging on their posts. You open up that list, and then you start adding friends, adding friends, adding friends. And then you start, those are also the people that you could do reach outs to. So this is literally proof in the pudding that last week I showed you guys this, and then live on camera, I actually see this guy right here. See this guy right here? I added him as a friend live in front of you. I created a post yesterday, said, hey, my live replay is now available. Look at that. The dude commented on my post because I just added him as a friend. So now I'm showing up in his Facebook timeline. This guy wants more information on what I'm doing. Like holy fucking shit. Like, do you guys smell what I'm stepping in? Do you guys do you get this? This is not rocket fucking science. This is not like, Pythagorean theorems and like calculus. This is simple shit. This is simple stuff. Go add people as friends, engage in their content, do the Facebook posts, do the reels, do the shit I'm telling you to do. The guy that I just added as a friend last week now sees my post and wants more information on what I do. Do you get it? Like, do you get it? Like, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, this is it. Okay? Like, simple. Sorry, just had to unshare my screen. Feeling the passion, feeling the fire, feeling the burn today. It's a good day. It's the day of the solar eclipse, by the way. And by the way, we're going to talk about that because I'm going to get into mindset a little bit today. And I even got a little document I'm going to share with you guys and give you guys. Already added it to your training folder. Really, really, really critical that you pay attention today, because today, being the solar eclipse, is especially important for positive mindset. We're going to get into that. But I'm fired up today. I hope you guys are fired the hell up today. Okay? Maybe you guys can hear me fired up and excited in my voice and my tone here. Okay? But the point is, I'm just showing you guys like what we're talking about freaking works. Let me pull up more information. Okay. So let me go to my profile and show you guys following the same exact stuff that we're talking about here. Okay. Same exact stuff, right? Check this out. Okay. This was following number one, I hosted a webinar. Okay. I hosted a webinar. I'm holding myself accountable and doing the same stuff that I'm asking you guys to do. Or not that I'm asking, that just I'm showing you. You can either do it or not do it. It's up to you, But I'm showing you guys this stuff. I'm teaching you guys this stuff, sharing this with you because it freaking works. Not because it's cool and I just want to get views on my channel. Who gives a shit? I'm showing you guys this stuff because it works. Okay. This right here. Okay, this same exact stuff, this is literally what we learned with Kirsty last Monday. I applied it, the same training that we taught you. And look at this, 100 comments, literally 100 comments right there. And I know you could be like, well, you have a lot of followers. Insert excuse here. Yeah, you know what? When I got started, I had jack shit for followers. Everyone starts at 0. It's up to you if you want to. How long do you want to let that be your excuse? How long do you want to let your excuses define you? Do me a favor. Give me an answer in the chat right now. How long? Give me a time frame. Give me a number. Do you want it to be a day? Do you want it to be a week? Do you want it to be a year? Do you want it to be the rest of your life? How long do you want to let your excuses define you? Yeah, you know what, guys? It's gut check time. It's fucking reality time. How long do you want to let your excuses define you? Give me a number. Or you're in it to win it and you're going to do whatever it takes. It's one of the two, but you can't have it both ways. You can't be like, oh, I really want to crush it. I want to make 10 grand a month. I really don't want to do the work because I don't have a following and I'm scared and I'm this and I'm that. Like, guys, just realize that it is possible. And what we're showing you guys here and what we're sharing with you guys here, it's possible. Just don't let your excuses define you. Am I coming in loud and clear? You guys smell what I'm stepping in? You guys picking up what I'm putting down? You catching what I'm throwing? If so, do me a favor, comment makes sense. Okay, comment makes sense. And I know, I get it. I come across a little bold. I come across a little direct. I come across whatever. I'm just giving it to you real, guys. Just giving it to you real, telling you the truth. All I can give you guys from my years of experience is truth and honesty. And if you don't want to hear that, sorry, not sorry, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit and tell you that like, oh yeah, just push this button and you're going to become a millionaire. Piece of cake. No, it takes work, takes effort, takes figuring shit out. It takes going to do the thing. Okay. All right, cool. So we did that, right? I followed the same exact lessons, over 100 comments on that post. It's working, guys. I held a webinar last night. Okay. In that webinar last night, I've had multiple sales in the last 24 hours. Now, here's the crazy part. I did not have a lot of people on that webinar last night. So for those of you guys that watched, like I did not have a lot of people on the webinar, but I still had multiple sales. So how is that possible that even though there weren't even 100 people on the webinar, not even 100. So my close rate, let me see if I actually do the math. Let me tell you the math. Okay. Here's some real dollars and cents for you. My close rate, okay, for my webinar was 30% so far. And I'll probably close some more sales because I got a lot of follow-up going on. I got a lot of follow-up I'm doing today. 30% close rate. So that would mean for every 100 people that would be on the webinar, you would close 30 sales. 30% close rate. I mean, again, webinars work, guys. And the reason why I put the webinar on your 30-day or your 90-day massive action game plan is so you go do the webinar. Go do the webinar because webinars work. Anytime myself or Kirsty or we do a team webinar, we close sales. Period. End of story. And there's no reason that you can't be doing this too. There's absolutely zero reason why you can't do this. The only reason why you can't do this is because of the bullshit excuse that you're inserting into your head right now. Well, I can't do it because I don't have a following. I can't do it because XYZ. I can't do it because I'm shy. I'm this, I'm that, whatever. Like, again, how long do you want to let your excuses define you? Come on, guys. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. You guys want it? You guys want to be in it to win it? Let's go. All right. Now, let's get into mindset a little bit here, guys, because today is really important, especially today of all days. And this is why I'm like super jazzed up right now, is because today is the day of the solar eclipse. Now, let's go check out. I want you guys to understand this right here. I'm going to blow this up so you guys can see this, okay? When it comes to the solar eclipse, when it comes to really just being positive, having good energy, mindset, all of those things, it's important every day, not just today, but specifically today. I want to dive into this because check it out. Beyond its astronomical wonder, the total solar eclipse, which is today, okay, holds spiritual significance for many. According to Architectural Digest, it symbolizes a time of darkness and spiritual renewal. I might have messed that up a little bit. Okay. Offering an opportunity for introspection and the shedding of old energies. So let me tackle this a couple of different ways. Okay. Let me tackle this a couple of different ways. Number one, it's really important today, guys, that you maintain a good positive vibe, a good positive energy all day. And in case you haven't noticed, okay, let me unshare here for a second. In case you haven't noticed, you guys see these Post-it notes right here? Okay, you guys see those? I have Post-it notes all over the room as an extra reminder for myself to be like straight up as positive as I can be, like flushing out all negative shit, like getting rid of that. Okay, being as positive as I can. Those same notes, like these Post-it notes that you guys see right here, okay, that has my rank and that has my income per month. Like this is me like manifesting, just manifesting all day long today, all day long, pouring that positive energy in there. So I have these. I have one hanging on my door over here. So when I go to leave the office, it's like head height, like right here, I can see it. I have the two behind me. Those are really for you guys to see. Okay. And I also have one down on my Mac. I have one of these hanging right here, right under the camera. It's literally right under the camera. Like I'm looking at it as I'm like, I can read it as I'm looking at you. Okay. So I have these all over the house. It's to help me. Okay. And like really get out there and go rock it and crush it. Okay. Help me maintain that good positive vibe, good positive energy today. Right. Now, what's also you need to be mindful of, especially when it comes to today. Okay. You need to be mindful of the fact that if you're in a negative flow state today, that stuff sticks with you. So, as good as today can be for positive energy, it can have the total reverse effect for negative energy. So, if you're thinking negative today and you're down in the dumps and you're like, I never get results, I'm broke, I'm this, I'm that, I'm whatever. If you're thinking that, if you're in that vibe, that stuff's going to be extra potent for you today. That's going to be extra like it's got that stuff's going to stick with you. And that stuff could stick with you for a long time. So whatever you got to do today, you want to be thinking good, clean, pure, awesome upload, like awesome energy, okay? Do whatever you got to do, like Post-it notes around the house, whatever. Like if I'll give you an example. My wife is in the other room. She's working right now. She's doing a Zoom with her boss and they're blah, blah, they're doing their work stuff, right? And I heard her, she was, bad mouthing someone. So I literally opened up the door. I went into the other room and I go, hey, psst. I'm like, what are you doing? No negative vibes today. And she's like, oh shit, I forgot. Like, so like, you gotta have that like little reminder for yourself. So again, Post-it notes everywhere. So anyway, that's when it comes to today, right? So the solar eclipse, it holds a lot more meaning than just being, an astrological, like super awesome thing, right? There's more meaning to it. So again, just food for thought, guys. Think of that. So when it comes to mindset, okay? When it comes to mindset, here's a document. I have this right in your folder. You guys can go grab this. I've trained on this type of stuff before, plenty of times. But when you guys go to your folder, your 90-day game plan folder, I put it right here. It says 90-day mindset training. Okay. And I mean, it's not necessarily a training. It's kind of a reminder. Every single day, without fail, you guys should be pouring into your mind, pouring into your energy, pouring into your attitude as much as you can. So whether and I'll give you guys an example. When I first got started back in 2016, I was still working a job. I was still a full-time store manager for the Home Depot. I had worked retail sales my whole life, and I had a long-ass commute. I had to drive from Derry, New Hampshire, all the way into Boston every single day. And on a good day, it was an hour. On a bad day, it was an hour and a half plus. So I would spend at least 2 hours, 2 hours a day in my truck driving to work. Okay. I turned my truck into a mobile office. I got rid of news radio. I got rid of like music. I mean, I love music, but don't get me wrong. But I got rid of all that stuff and I just focused on, literally just focused on mindset and personal development. So on my way to work, on my way home from work, I was always listening to personal development audios. And I just really dove down and I really started focusing on that stuff. Okay. So for you guys, it is critically important, critically important. And these are the things that are going to save you. These are the things that are going to save you when you're down in the dumps, when you're having a bad day, when you're thinking about throwing in the towel, when you're feeling like giving up because you're not getting the results you want, or when you feel like giving up because you keep giving yourself more and more excuses as to why you can't do this. I can't do it because insert excuse here, and you're letting your excuses define you. This is when the mindset training really, really helps. Really, really helps. Okay. So here's a couple of things. 80% of your time should be focused on income producing activities. So as an example, 80% of your time, okay, 80% of your time, hang on one second, guys. Let me unshare this for a second here, should be spent on this stuff right here. This is where 80% of your time goes. Okay. So today we're going to look at that other side of the coin. Okay. So here's your 80%. 20% of your time should be focused on mindset. And you should be doing this every day. This should be an everyday guarantee, automatic, hands down, however you insert this into your business. So if you guys are doing this right now, okay, as an example, if you guys are doing some sort of personal development, it could be reading, it could be watching a video, it could be listening to empowering audios, whatever it is. If you guys are doing this on a consistent daily basis right now, comment the word mindset. I just want to do a gut check right now and see. Okay, I just want to do a gut check. I got to unshare my screen here for 1 second. Give me a sec, guys. So if you guys are doing this right now, comment the word mindset. If you want to drop a comment and let me know what you're doing, go ahead. I'll give you exactly what I do. Okay, I'll share that with you. Hang on 1 second here. Okay, sorry about that. Now, so if you guys are doing some type of mindset, comment the word mindset. Okay. All right, Albert, good. Martha, good. Awesome. 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 All right, Poonam, awesome. Okay. YouTube, John, Bob Proctor, Jim Rohn, Bob Proctor. Yeah, really, really smart choices right there. I love Jim Rohn. Love, love, love Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn is the man. Okay. Okay. All right. So these are my personal recommended books. I have a lot of these books that you see right here. I literally have those on the shelf behind me. And trust me, guys, like, although the books, like, it makes a cool backdrop and stuff like that, like, the books are there because I've actually read them. Like, this stuff's really important. Okay. How to Win Friends, Influence People, Dale Carnegie, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. Freaking love that book. And by the way, if you guys can get any of this stuff, all right, get any of this stuff as an audiobook, especially You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero, because she narrates the book and you can just hear her wittiness and her sarcasm coming out in the book, which is really awesome. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, T. Harv Eker. 4-Hour Work Week, Tim Ferriss. The Compound Effect, love, love, love The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. The Science of Getting Rich, Wallace D. Wattles. And by the way, out of all of these, this one right here is probably the most important. And especially if you listen to the audio. Now, the good news is everything I just shared with you, all of those, you can pretty much find all of those on YouTube. And you can go get them for free. You can literally just go listen to them for free over on YouTube. Okay. Now, the Science of Getting Rich is the foundation of all personal development books. Okay. And the Science of Getting Rich was written in the early 1900s, like way before, you know, like way before a lot of technology. It was written way back in the day, but all like every other book, like literally every single other personal development book that's ever come out will reference at some point in their book the Science of Getting Rich, because it's like the foundation, personal development book out there. Okay. So that being said, you can go grab all of these on YouTube and just go listen to them whenever you want. So for me, one of the things that I do, if I go to my playlists, part of my routine right here, okay, and I have this, I believe this is actually no, I think that's my other playlist. Um, I can drop this link for you guys, okay? I'm going to drop this link for you guys. I'm going to put it in the chat over here on YouTube, okay? I'm going to pop that in there so you guys can see it. That'll take you right to my playlist. This is what I listen to every single day. I start off with a little Steve Jobs, little 1 minute motivation right there. Then I go into Earl Nightingale, The Strangest Secret, and then into Art Williams, The Just Do It speech, um, little more Steve Jobs, and then some more Earl Nightingale. And then depending on how long I'm here at my desk, I get into some Jim Rohn. And I listen to this stuff every single day. So while I'm writing my emails, while I'm crafting up my short form videos, while I'm editing my videos, while I'm doing my Facebook posts, whatever, I'm following up with people, whatever, I always have this stuff on in the background. This stuff is always playing every single day because I'm always investing into myself, my mindset, my attitude, and all of those things. Now, you can skip this stuff. I'm telling you guys right now, you can skip this stuff if you want. But if you do, if you bail out on the mindset, you're like, oh, it's cheesy, I don't want to do it, I don't have time, whatever your excuse is. If you come up with those reasons, hey, like, I don't want to do the mindset stuff, I don't want to do affirmations, they're cheesy. That's cool. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you bail out on that stuff, if you skip out on that stuff, at some point, I can guarantee you're going to quit. You're going to throw in the towel. You're going to give up. You're going to say, this is not for me. I can't do it. You will let your excuses define you. Guaranteed. If you don't invest into yourself on a daily basis. Guaranteed. Okay. So you can literally guarantee your success by investing into yourself. Do you guys understand that? Does that make sense? If so, comment makes sense, please. Okay. You can guarantee your success by investing into yourself every single day. And by the way, the journey never stops. You never just arrive. You never get to a point where like, oh, I don't have to do mindset anymore because I'm perfect, right? No, you're always evolving. You're always changing. You're always developing. But you have to continuously invest into yourself, because if you don't, like I said, at some point you're going to quit. At some point you're going to give up. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to start inserting excuses. You're going to start pointing the blame away from yourself. You're going to point the blame at somebody else. Maybe it's me, maybe it's the team, maybe it's the training, whatever. But at the end of the day, you own your results. End of story. And you got to realize that. Okay. That's why this stuff is super important and very, very critical. Now, also have on here affirmations, that sort of thing. I do affirmations. I mean, what do you think I have? What's on the Post-it notes all around my room, right? Those are affirmations. Okay. Those are affirmations. So It's okay to do that stuff. When I first got started back in 2016, 2017, I started getting into personal affirmations, and I thought they were cheesy as hell. I literally thought they were cheesy as hell because, you know, for those of you guys, if you guys remember Saturday Night Live and Phil Hartman, when Phil Hartman was around and he was on Saturday Night Live, he used to do a skit as a character, Stuart Smalley. And Stuart Smalley and the Saturday Night Live skit was called Daily Affirmations with Stuart Smalley. If you guys remember that, just comment SNL. I'm just curious because I used to love that skit. I used to think it was funny, but anytime I thought of doing these daily affirmations, it made me think of that skit, and it made me think about how cheesy affirmations are and how cheesy affirmations sound. And then I started doing them. I felt cheesy in the beginning. I felt kind of weird. I felt kind of goofy, but I did it anyway. And then I did it more. And then I did it more. And then the things that I was affirming started to happen. I started to affirm, hey, I'm a successful home-based entrepreneur and I'm making over 5 figures a month. It wasn't more than a month later that I had my first 5-figure month. So coincidence? I don't know, but for me, it worked pretty darn good. Okay. So having those things around you, and I'm a huge believer in, and some of you guys have already commented too, taking your goals and writing them down. So whatever your goal is, as an example, like I have on the post-it notes behind me, the post-it note hanging right under the camera over there, like taking your goals and writing them down, taking what you want to affirm. You could take a goal of $10,000 a month, $15,000 a month, or whatever, and you could turn that goal into an affirmation. So your goal of $10,000 a month, you could turn that into an affirmation of saying, I am making $10,000 a month. Okay. I am now making $10,000 a month. I feel amazing. So here's what I want you to realize. And this is kind of the whole point of all of this. Okay. I'm going to try to wrap this all up right here in a nice, shiny little bow, shiny little package. Okay. So check this out. Right now, what I want you to do is I want you to dig deep. I want you to think. If you were making right now, if you were making $20,000 a month with your business, I want you to think about that. Do me a favor right now. I'm going to do it with you. Okay. I'm going to do it with you. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think $20,000 a month. That's $5,000 a week. And I want you to picture right now. Close your eyes. Don't be shy. It's okay. I'm with you. And I want you to see the email. I want you to see the email. Congratulations, you just got paid. Okay. You log into your account, you check it, and boom, there's $5,000. And you get that every single week. $5,000 a week this week, $5,000 a week next week. $20,000 a month is what you're making. You can see it in your account. It's right there. 5,000. Man, how does that feel seeing that? So what I want you to do now is I want you to feel that $5,000. You can see it, you can feel it, and you get that every week. How do you feel? I want you to comment right now how you feel. Drop it in the Zoom, drop it in the live stream. How do you feel making $5,000 a week, $20,000 a month? How does that feel right now in your gut? How does that feel making that type of money? Okay. That feeling right there, that's what I want you to take with you. That feeling, you can see it in your account. You can feel it. It feels amazing. It feels, you feel relief. You feel satisfaction. You feel pride. You feel accomplishment. You feel like I don't have to worry about bills. I don't have to worry about food. I can go shopping and not look at price tags. It will feel like such a huge, amazing weight lifted off your shoulders. That feeling, I want you to write down, and I want you to keep that feeling with you. So that way, as you're going through this process, I want you to remember that feeling that you have right now. I want you to remember that feeling as you're looking at your goals, as you're looking at your post-its, as you're doing your affirmations, as you're starting your work day, as you're ending your work day, as you're, those days where you need that little extra push, that little extra motivation. I want you to remember this feeling right here, right now. Write that down so you don't lose it. Okay. That's what you need to feel. And that is what affirmations can do for you. You sit, you affirm, you feel. Okay. You feel what you're affirming. That is the most important out of all of this. So everything that you see on your screen there, you got the books, you got the audios, you get the affirmations. The most important part out of all of this is feeling what you are affirming. Okay. So comment that right now. Feel what I am affirming. Everybody comment that right now. Feel what I am affirming. When you can get into that flow state, and I can tell you this from experience, that is when things will start to change. Okay. And that's why it's important to work on this stuff every single day. Okay. Because over time, you can kind of trigger that feeling whenever you want. And sometimes that feeling will stay with you for long periods of time. But the point is, if you don't feel that, if that feeling is like a distant memory and you can't pull that up, you can't go grab that, then it's going to be easier to quit. It's going to be easier to give up. It's going to be easier to throw in the towel, because when that feeling, I hope you get this right here, when that feeling is further away from you, the excuses are closer to you. Does that make sense? Okay. That feeling that you're trying to affirm, when that's further away from you, your excuses are closer to you. And when your excuses are closer to you, it's easier to just grab one of those. Oh, I know I got to make another video, but I'm running out of time. I know I got to make another video, but I'll get to it later. I know I got to do this, but yeah, you know what? I'll do it later. Oh, you know what? I really don't want to get on camera right now. I'm shy. I'm having a bad day, bad hair day, whatever it is. It's easy to grab those excuses. Okay. So another great thing you guys can do is create a vision board. Okay. So let me share my vision board with you. And of course, you guys have that. There's a video on that. I didn't make it. I just popped it in there, but let me share with you guys. I'll kind of show you my little office setup here and show you guys my vision board. And yes, I'm guilty. I know I need to get it hung on the wall, but I just haven't gotten there yet. So let me make sure you guys can see this here. Okay, there's my screen. Let me X out of that. What's going on there? All right. So let me open up my camera. Okay. So there you go. You guys can you guys can see, this is you guys live right here. This is the note that I have hanging from my camera right there. You guys can see that. You guys can see the post-it note. Same post-it note I have down here. Same post-it note that's behind me. And I also have my vision board right over there. And I'll try to zoom in so you guys can kind of see that. So that's my vision board right there. All the stuff that I want to do. And a lot of the stuff, to be honest with you guys, a lot of the stuff on that vision board has happened already, which is really, really awesome and really amazing. So that's an example of my vision board right there. So just wanted to share that with you guys so you can see it. So if you guys want to learn how to do that, you guys want to learn how to create your own vision board, there's a link on that document that I just shared with you guys and just kind of walks you through some basic stuff. I like to use pictures. Some people like to actually take stuff and write it out. I personally like to use pictures. That's just me. But you guys can do it however you want. Okay. All right. So there you go, my friends. All right. We're going to wrap it today, man. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to keep it under an hour, which is awesome. But I wanted to share with you guys that kind of positivity checklist for you guys because it's critically important. Remember, 80% of your day should be focused on income producing activities, getting out there, going to do the thing, making the videos, posting the videos, replying to comments, like all that sort of stuff. Okay. Going through and doing everything that's on the list, getting the YouTube video out, doing the reach outs, all of that stuff. That's 80% of your day. You gotta put time into every single day. I did it this morning. Like as we were sitting here before I went live, I was listening to the same playlist that I shared with you guys in the comments below. Okay. And again, remember, if you decide to skip this, if you decide that, yeah, I don't need affirmations, I don't need positivity, I don't need, to invest in myself. If that's you, I will guarantee that you will quit at some point. Guaranteed. Like without a doubt. Like if I would bet $1 million on it. Like literally, like right now, I'd go bet $1 million on it that at some point you're going to quit because you have to invest into yourself. Think about this. Remember this line. I heard this line years and years ago, and it really just stuck with me. Always remember to invest into yourself because it's the only place that you're guaranteed a positive return. Think about that for a sec. I'll say that one again. That's important. Always invest into yourself. It's one of the only places you are guaranteed a positive return. There you go. Guys, any questions on what I covered today? Any questions on any of this stuff? Otherwise, I hope you guys get out there. Hope you guys go rock it. Hope you guys go make it an awesome, awesome day. I'm excited to do some YouTube content. So as soon as this is done, I'm going to go rock out some YouTube videos. I already have my playlist, or I already have my kind of scripts and videos set aside. I know what I'm going to go record. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for today. It's the solar eclipse. Gonna go check that out. That's gonna be around 2 something p.m. Eastern, like 2:16 or whatever it is, p.m. Eastern for those of you guys on the eastern part of the country. That's gonna be fun and exciting. Remember the positive energy today, guys. This is a real thing. Keep those negative thoughts out. Positive energy, positive vibes, guys. Make sure you guys are rocking positive energy today because that stuff's going to stick with you if you're deep down in the negative zone today with that solar eclipse and the whole, energy, all that flow that's going on in the universe right now. That negative crap will stick with you. You want to get rid of that stuff. Positive day, guys. Need a positive day. Need a positive day. All right. Awesome. All right, awesome, guys. Good positive energy coming through. Love the comments. Awesome. If you guys got value from today's training, do me a favor, throw a value comment down below. And for whatever crazy reason, if you guys made it to this point in the training and you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Really does help the channel out quite a bit. And if you've been watching this training series, somebody invited you here, please get back to the person that invited you so we can get you on our team and we can get you rocking and we could help you and work with you every single day. If you got here and you don't know how you got here, drop me a comment, tag me, and I will help you figure that out. And that is it, my friends. Appreciate you. Keep getting out there, rocking it, go crush it. Make today an